We out of red in England. All aboard, yeah, you know it's Hype Train FC. Modern ambition, we got blue and gold in our kit, plus you know we the champs of the league. And we don't quit. Started from grassroots, yeah, the sport, we ain't taking it light. You know it's real, from fantasy to the field. You better believe the hype, yeah.
Hello one and all, and welcome aboard the home of Hype Train Football Club on our dedicated YouTube channel. Rounding out September with the team's 11th competitive outing of the season, the Train were on the road yet again in first round cup action in the East Berkshire Football League, travelling to Real Saracens FC on Saturday the 30th of September 2023 in the first round of the EBFL League Cup. It's a competition that features all clubs throughout the East Berkshire Football League, and a little known fact, but this was the first taste of Saturday League football since the EBFL President's Cup final on 7th of May 2022, with the team travelling out to the Cherry Orchard in Slough with a bare-bones squad of 11 players, which is also another staple of Hype Train on a cup run. Let's get straight into the action in the first half, with Saracens in green and black and ourselves in white. From left to right in the first half, we have a corner kick that Luke is stood over. The ball is going to be flashed in on his right foot, with Tom Delgado just inches wide. Emi Boateng on the left-hand side tries to keep it in play, though he wins another corner. The second corner in quick succession, again taken by Luke, who's taken the walk across the other side of the pitch, is flashed in, initially cleared away, though myself, yours truly Rob, heads the ball away and it's cleared away by Saracens. Early pressure was certainly mounting for the team down the left-hand side, with Leo Pereira running down the left-hand side, putting the squeeze on their defence. The ball eventually comes out to Luke, who does well to keep the ball into play, though it's cleared away only to Mitchell. Mitchell turns up, he opens up his body, he jacks his knee, he goes straight to Jono at right back. John takes 1 and 2 touches, he looks up, he crosses in a delightful ball to the back post, and Phil Newport is on hand to volley home at the first time of asking. It's a good goal to put the team 1-0 up. Far side of the pitch now, and a throw in by Real Saracens. Their takers taking a bit of time to assess his options before the ball comes into the feet of their attacking player. There's a shot that's looping over the bar. A second opportunity now for the hosts, and it's from a dead ball inside our own half. We're squaring up at the edge of the box with their defenders as the long ball comes in. The ball goes over as there's an attempted overhead kick, and Jamie in goal makes a fantastic save. Now down the right hand side again, Saracens are playing the calm game as they're looking to build up some pressure. One of their players tries to squeeze through, though Leo is on command to put the ball away, though it's collected by their number 7, who takes a long shot from range and it's wide of the left post. In what was a purple patch for the team in green, working the ball from right to left. The ball falls out to their left midfielder, who's got Jono squared up against him. The number 10 decides to square up. He's got Corey at the edge of the box. He takes a shot that's deflected away. It's into the feet of the player who's in an offside position, though the referee goes over to the lino, who's flagged it for the immediate offside here. And what we're about to show you is what each team tells us every single game, which is to check the VAR, to check the VO. So we're going to do just that. As the ball gets cut in, the ball that falls out to the player is in an offside position. He's ahead of all of the defenders. Lazy play from the attacker, though the referee wasn't buying it, and the goal is given. Though, let's move straight into action now with the team in white picking up the ball on the left hand side. Emi does a lot of work here to drive into the penalty area. He puts the ball across, it's only half cleared away, and then to Luke, who's unable to get a shot off on goal, and the team is still reeling from that moment. Saracens then have the ball down the left hand side. There's a throw in by one of their players. The ball into feet is only won by John, though their number 6 puts the ball up in the air. It goes out of play and back into play again. Saracens play on. Their own lino has put the flag up, and there's a push in the back as well. The ball's in the net. Saracens think that they've had a 2-1 lead here, and again, let's go to the VAR. As you can see, the player, the number 6, has the ball completely out. It's an offside goal and we play on. We now resume play with a clearance by the Saracens defenders as they're looking to put the ball up the pitch. Jono is on command of the ball as he plays the ball eventually back to Jamie in goal. On the first time of asking, Jamie launches the ball forward. Saracens here do not know what to do with the long ball as Phil Newport is free. The goalkeeper comes storming out. It hits the goalkeeper who's left an unguarded net, and Christian Fremantle has tapped home from outside the box for his first competitive goal for Hype Train. Having restored the league, Luke Follington is on the ball now as he plays the ball back to myself, Rob, at centre-back. I take one touch, look up and play a ball across the pitch. Christian is assumed to be offside, though he is onside. Emi was definitely onside as he's charged for on goal and his one-on-one effort flashes just narrowly wide. We now resume play with the score still at 2-1 and Phil Newport picking up possession of the ball. He's squared up against 3 players and loses possession, though a pass to their number 20 is collected easily by Rob at centre-back. I play Phil again, who cuts in. He looks out to the right-hand side and he's got Luke on the side, completely unmarked. He takes a chest in, he's aiming for a cross, he hits the effort into the box and it loops all the way in, catches the keeper off-sighted. It's the 3rd goal for the team, and just like Christian, it's Luke's first competitive goal for the team. Now into the second half with the team going from right to left here. Mitchell has played the ball back out to Luke and there's a skewed pass into no man's land that falls out to the number 9. Now for Saracens, he's got a lot of speed and he does very well here. He hits a very good outside the boot shot to take the score to 3-2 around 8 minutes into the second half, and it's game on. Saracens had their lifeline back into the game now as they're working a throw-in to the eventual player in sweatpants in green in the middle as the ball is worked from right to left. There's an eventual turn, it's a good control, it's a good shot, but Jamie's equal to the shot and Tom clears away. In another moment of controversy, we start with Saracens on the ball as they're working the ball down their right-hand channel here. Number 17 flashes the ball into an area here as it's chested on. Tom only half clears as Leo and the player number 9 come together. The referee immediately points to the penalty spot in a 50-50. He alleges that Leo has come through on the back of him, though again, let's get the VAR up. Leo doesn't actually engage in a challenge here. The player actually falls into Leo in an attempt for a penalty kick and he wins the referee. From the penalty kick now, Saracens have an opportunity to go 3-3 and it's a crucial moment in the game, though number 1 Jamie Halsall does excellently to save from Saracens to keep the score at 3-2 before the ball goes out for a goal kick. The second half was definitely more a traditional, open and chaotic cup game as we're working the ball now on the left-hand side. Mitchell does well to pick up the ball and goes away from 2 or 3. He cuts back and he crosses in, though it falls out to Christian, who on the turn isn't able to get a shot on target. In goal, Jamie has released Emi down the left-hand side as the team are now on the counter. Mitchell looks up and collects the ball from Emi in the middle of the park here before Mitchell spreads the play excellently out to Luke. There's a chest by Luke, a cross all the way to the back post by Christian, and if he's hit it with his left, it's probably in. A loose set piece now for the team is picked up by Saracens in their own half, and the counter-attack for the team is on. It's played down the right-hand side as the ball is fed to their number 9 who's got a bit about him. Behind the defence, he tries to lob Jamie, and though it looks close on the camera, it was actually quite far behind the goal, but a good effort nonetheless. Having just now won a corner on the far side, Luke Follington stands over the ball on his left foot. Luke takes his time to set, delivers in a nice ball to the back post that the goalkeeper got only half clear out to Phil at the back post, who's doubled his own goal tally for the lead, and it's given us a 4-2 advantage with about 25 minutes remaining. The team in green was certainly putting the squeeze on to Hype Train now as they're looking to get back into this cup game once more. The number 16 picks up the ball from a long ball and it goes just through Tom at centre back with the number 14 picking up the ball. He takes a long shot, it's not too far over. There's more intent from the team as well as Saracens put a long ball into the penalty area, though Phil does excellently to clear the ball. They keep the ball alive as they put the ball into another dangerous position. It's kneed down, only out to their number 17 who flashes across goal. For Saracens' sake, there's nobody there to mop up and give them the third goal, and their left midfielder picks up the ball. He's squared up against Jono, who on the turn has found himself laying flat on his ass, and their player picks up the ball. He's rifled a shot, it's in off the bar, and we eventually clear to safety once more. Saracens are now trying to work from a long throw as they've got a lot of time to pick up possession with their number 14. There's a chipped ball that goes into nowhere that Jono collects. He does well to spin away from his marker, puts the ball down the line with Christian running onto the ball. The Saracens keeper in red is out. He completely misjudges the ball as Christian stands over the ball on the pitch before he's eventually taken out by the goalkeeper. Stood over the dead ball is Phil Newport, and he's got a lot to aim for in the box, or he can take the shot on directly. He decides for the shot, it bounces back to him from the wall. He plays it across the penalty area to myself, Rob. I take a shot that's veering into the top pins, though their goalkeepers made a very good save.
Top effort, Rob.
Now down the left hand side, Phil has the ball in hand from a throw in and he plays Mitchell down the left wing. Mitchell spins away from a marker, he then spins away from a second and a third again as he gets into the penalty area, and his shot bobbles and it's just wide over the left post. Mitchell in midfield is sandwiched by two of the players with sweatpants in midfield picking up the ball and releasing a opportunity for Saracens in attack, though the number 7's pass only falls out to one of their players who takes a shot from range, but Jamie is equal to the low drive. For equal measure in the game now, let's air one of the penalty appeals for Saracens that should have and probably could have been awarded as a penalty as the team are unable to clear their lines. The number 7 picks up the ball, he flashes it into the penalty area, Tom controls it and it bashes against his left hand in the penalty area. It should have been a penalty, the first one wasn't, so there is a sense of karma. The last play of the game now saw Saracens stood over a dead ball here. The ball is clipped into the penalty area to their number 7 and on command yet again, Jamie in goal has made another top save. In an open end-to-end game, the team secured our passage into the second round of the EBFL League Cup thanks to a brace from Phil Newport with a goal in either half and first competitive goals on the board for Christian Fremantle and Luke Follington. Next up, a truly special day in Sunday League action is on the horizon on our YouTube channel as the team travel to AFC Reading in the first round of the Reading District Sunday League's Industrial Cup. You'll want to make sure that you're subscribed to our channel for a record-breaking morning in more cup competition for the Hype Train. Until next time, as ever, believe the hype.